Alright, this is all really spiritual, man. We have to be spiritual. Oh, look, man, dolphins. Yeah, man. Dolphins are super spiritual. Just look at the way they swim. You know why they swim like that? It's because they're conscious. Consciousness is just like conscious, man. It's just like cool, man. But also there's some sick shit in the world too. Like this. Look, this was a conspiracy, but of course the victims deserved it because of course they had bad karma. That's the explanation for everything bad that happens to anybody. Bad karma. But, I'm just going to say fuck you to the whole architects and engineers for 9/11 truth and their official position, and just go with the whole jet fuel can't melt steel beams explanation. You know what? Because, jet fuel can't melt steel beams. It's that simple. They can't. I mean, nanothermite or something, Al-Qaeda probably doesn't even exist, It means the toilet, I think. Oh, wait. That was just too depressing. This is the Dolphins again, just because it was too depressing thinking about 9/11. I mean, you create your own reality, so if you don't talk about the depressing shit, then it doesn't exist. Let's look at some dolphins. The thing about dolphins is that they're very conscious. They're on the same dimension as us. They're like, actually they're probably like higher dimensional than us. They're very in tune. Look, you see that light? That's not the sun. That is the cosmic light of the infinite. They vibrate really high. Speaking of vibrations, you vibrate too. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He is vibrating really high. You are a multi-dimensional being. And what does multi-dimensional mean? Fuck if I know, fuck if anybody knows. Nobody knows what multi-dimensional is supposed to mean at all. But it's a thing that we say because it sounds profound. Now, we currently live in the third dimension. And that of course is actually true in a mathematical sense, but it's also not true in a mathematical sense because the third dimension is Earth. That's not the mathematical definition, of course, but fuck mathematics, because who the hell cares about math anyway? Can you describe a pizza with math? Can you describe the weed that I've been smoking for the past few hours with math? No! So therefore, fuck math. It doesn't really mean anything. Now, you're a multi-dimensional being. So what this means is, but you're trapped in the third dimension. But that's all because of karma and reincarnation or something. This guy, is learning how to use his multi-dimensional self. Right now, he's like in the fourth dimension or something, which is a transitional dimension. Wait, hold on. Let's listen to a scientist. You see? Look, this scientist is talking, and he's a scientist. He'll probably give some veracity to the stuff I'm saying. Now, look, there's the cosmos. The cosmos is, like, multi-dimensional too. Now, you see, the reason the cosmos is multi-dimensional is because we're multi-dimensional and we're fragments of the cosmos. Oh yeah, string theory. String theory says that there are like 11 dimensions, and this is a fact because we know it's a fact, and it's a fact. That's all I can say. But you create your own reality, so you create your own facts. So, oh yeah, Einstein. Einstein was a pretty cool dude, but he had limitations, of course, which is what the scientist is talking about, and I just take my word for it. Just take my word for it. I've seen this. You don't need to see it yourself. Just take my word for it, So, just look. This scientist guy is look, spheres. Awesome. Spheres are pretty awesome, because, this Greek dude talked about them, and Greek dudes are pretty smart, I think. So, that's how it goes. Now, scientists, like this guy, don't want to admit it, but they know that we're multi-dimensional beings.
Actually, let's listen to him for a sec.
There are other dimensions.
You see? He just said it. The dimensions and whatnot. We are multi-dimensional beings. That's just proof of what I've been saying all along and what... Oh, look, see? Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. That's like a freaking Alice in Wonderland something or other. I mean, like, yeah, Matrix or something. We're like through the looking glass at this point. We're seeing reality for like what it really is, which is whatever you want it to be, because as I've said before and keep repeating it like a fucking mantra, you create your own reality. Speaking of mantras, you know, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. You see that spaceship? That's something... That's probably an alien spaceship. And let me tell you about aliens, they're all our benevolent space fam. Space fam. Just when they come, they're gonna say, "Yo, Earth fam!" And we have to say, "Yo, space fam!" And they're going to help us ascend to a higher dimension like that dude is doing right there in that weird projection thing. You know? So look at that. You see? The scientist is talking. I think he's talking about, like the astrals or whatnot. I mean, just take my word for it, you know? The astrals are pretty trippy and pretty cool. Hold on, I need to get some more inspiration. Yeah, man. Oh, man, yeah. Oh, yeah, look. Man. Oh my god, that's what's going to happen in the future if we don't really change our vibrations and raise them to, like, the highest vibration available. Where, you see, we're entering the 4th dimension, and we're going to be entering the 5th dimension, and the 6th dimension. You know, the 4th dimension is love, and we're about to see the 4th dimension again. This is like the 4th dimension. The 4th dimension, as I just said, is love. Like this guy is doing with that... I don't know, thing. Probably an alien. Some of our space fam. But, you know, the 4th dimension is love, except for all the negative beings that exist in the 4th dimension, too. But, of course, they're love, too, so I have no fucking clue. In any case, the 5th dimension is like knowledge, and the 6th dimension is power. But the 5th dimension and the 6th dimension are the same because knowledge is power. And you can't forget the chakras. The chakras are in your DNA. And your DNA and your chakras are an uplink to higher dimensions. And, you know, at some point we're going to reach the 11th dimension, which is where the source is. Now, most people use God, or the Absolute, or the Creator to refer to this, but I just say source because, I don't know, it just sounds cool, I guess, and I don't want to talk about personal God, I guess, so whatever. Anyway, that's all I have to say about your multi-dimensional self. Blessings.